Guys, so this message is so exciting. Like, I was literally nudged in my spirit just not too long ago, and I can testify to something as well because I got this actually happened to me like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and I'm really excited about it and I'm testifying about it. But it was nudged in my spirit like literally like 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, when I was getting ready for bed, because it's happening for a lot of you guys as well. So here's the exciting news. God is not only restoring things in your life, but He is also restoring your passion for something so important. We all have gifts, and God has anointed us in many areas, not just one area, many areas, okay? But there's something specific that some of you guys are very passionate about, that you love to do. And here's the thing. Every time you had warfares, every time you were depressed, every time that you feel like things were not going well for you, you always ran back to this specific thing. Why? Because it was very therapeutic for you. It is very therapeutic for you. It's something that you're able to really release your emotions into, right? And when you release your emotions into this specific project, it's whether it's helping people, whatever it is, right? It makes you feel so good. But a lot of the times your pain would end up being a blessing when you focus on the specific project. For example, if you're going through a hard time and you're like, you know what, I need to go do this specific project because I'm going through some sadness right now. The sadness that you're going through is allowing you to express yourself emotionally in that project, and it creates a magnificent result. Do you get what I'm saying? It creates a magnificent result. Like, for example, writing a book. You feel sad, you're going through something, and you're like, you know what, I'm very passionate about writing. I'm gonna go finish my book, or I'm gonna go write a chapter in my diary. And God has been probably telling you, hey, it's time for you to start writing a book, or it's time for you to start publishing a book. You get what I'm saying? And I'm just using this as an example, right? And it's like every time you're going through something, this is something you would go to because you're passionate about it. However, even though you would go to it because you're passionate about it, you're skilled in it, you're anointed in it, it's not something that you ever really thought about taking seriously and going public with, because you always had this fear of it not being successful, or you always had this fear of revealing it to people because you've been through things where like people would try to take away everything positive from you. Everything positive that happens in your life, someone's trying to steal it, someone's trying to take it, right? And it's kind of like, okay, this is something sacred to me. This is something that I can go to when I'm going through something, and only God knows about this. And I'm very anointed when it comes to this. I'm very passionate when it comes to this. But God has been telling you for a long time to take it public. God has been telling you for a long time to take it serious, because it's something that you're going to prosper in. It's something that you're going to be successful in. It's something that's going to open doors for you. It's something that's going to reveal your anointing, right? But the thing about it is that you've always been running away from it. Every time God says take it seriously, you run away from it. You run away from it. But as soon as you're going through something and you just want to run to it for a little bit, for a moment, you get what I'm saying? Because it's therapeutic for you. You have no problems going to do it because it's therapeutic for you. But as soon as God says take it seriously, you're running from it, right? God said He's about to restore your passion for this specific thing. This is your confirmation. This specific thing that you have been running for, He's restoring your passion for it, and you're going to go back to it, and it's going to open doors for you. Okay? He said it's going to be magnificent. It's going to be magnificent, okay? I'm telling you, you guys ran from it because it's something so close to your heart and you're so passionate about, you don't want the devil to mess with it. And every time you think about going public with it, or every time you think about taking it seriously, it's like you start trembling. It's like this fear. It's like, imagine, it's like this fear. It's like going to a job interview. You have that nervous feeling, but a lot of the fear comes from you knowing how big this is going to be. A lot of the fear comes from how amazing your anointing is in this specific thing. A lot of the fear comes from the success that's going to come with it, because you know it's something that's going to open doors. You know that because God has already told you, right? So it's kind of like, it's like, okay, when God tells you to go into something that you've never done before, yeah, there's nervousness and there's fear, and then you can go into it and do it. You're like, God, I didn't expect this. Oh my gosh. Or when God tells you to do something that you're not really that passionate about, but you're good at it, you don't have that same type of fear kind of thing, right? But when it's something that you know you're passionate about and you know it's very sacred to your heart because it's something that kind of calms you down when you go through pain, it calms you down through your warfare, it calms you down through your anxiety, and the Lord tells you to take it public and take it serious, you have fear about it. That's how you know, okay? It's a purpose. You have more than one purpose, but it's part of your purpose. It's something that God is going to use you in to help other people, okay? But your anointing's going to shine through it. Like I said, the example of the book, for many of you guys, it's not a book. It's something else. You know what it is, and you guys have been keeping it very sacred in your heart. God is saying he is restoring that, your passion for that. And when he says he's going to restore your passion for something, best believe he's going to give you the funds to get it together. He's going to give you the enthusiasm to get it together. He's going to give you the ideas. He's going to give you the energy. He's going to give you all of that to get what it is that you need to get done related to that specific project, okay? It's time. It's time. It's time to shine, okay? Do not be afraid of these doors that are about to open in this next chapter of your life, in this next season, because you deserve it. I'm telling you, it's remarkable, okay? I can't explain the way how I feel, but it's just pure bliss and joy that I'm feeling when God brought this back in my spirit. I can testify to this because this happened to me. It was a revelation that I had last week and week and a half, and I've been actually doing it, right? So I know it wasn't for me, this revelation I just had right now again relating to it, because I'm already doing it. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm already doing what I need to do. So I know this is for someone. It's time. It's time. This is your confirmation. Take this to the Lord tonight. And I also want you guys to really pray about it. Pray about it because, prayer helps, right? And two, pray to God to ask God to give you strength. God says, for I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. You have to understand that the reason why you are trembling and you are afraid of this is because you know it's going to be beautiful. You know there's going to be pure joy and bliss coming out of it. You know that your anointing is going to shine through it, and you can't be afraid. God is going to cover you. This is what God's going to use to open doors for you. I'm telling you. Pray about it. Love you guys. Bye.